Hey everyone, this is Joe with Southeastern Frontiers, and today we're doing a snowy winter hike to the Stone Cuts in Monte Sano State Park. The Stone Cuts Trail on Monte Sano is a 2.4-mile round-trip loop trail in Monte Sano State Park. On this snowy day, at least snowy for Alabama, we are adding some side trips to the Golan Heights and Panther Knob. This trail starts out in the bikers parking lot in Monte Sano State Park and descends about 300 feet down the Sinks Trail. Once at the bottom of the valley, the trail gains most of the altitude back again, taking you to the top of the ridge containing the Stone Cuts. We decided to take a side trail to the summit of this ridge, which is known as the Golan Heights, and it was here that we encountered the peak snow accumulation. After that, we turned around and went through the Stone Cuts proper. After wandering through the cracks, caves, and crevices of the Stone Cuts, we continued on and decided to go over the Panther Knob. Much to our surprise, we discovered more rock features on the far side of the Panther Knob that are in some ways similar to those of the Stone Cuts. After passing over the Panther Knob, we returned through the valley and climbed back up to the top of Monte Sano, stopping to enjoy the viewpoint found there. Finally, we returned to our car at the bikers parking lot. It was a cold and snowy day, but the trees were beautiful, and we had a great time. It is frosty today. Snowy on the mountain. Very pretty. We are starting today in the bikers parking lot on Monte Sano, in Monte Sano State Park, near the big pavilion. A very frosty morning this morning. There's actually snow in Alabama. Very nice. Wow, the trail really stands out down there today in the little dusting of snow. Here we come to the intersection of the Mountain Mist Trail, which goes off that way. But we're going to continue straight ahead. We're on the Sinks Trail. All right, we are passing below the frost layer as we descend down towards the sinks, but then we'll be going back up into it on the other side. All right, we have reached the intersection with the goat trail. Continuing on down.
The 3 benches.
The 3 benches, yes, that's right. Right back here, there are 3 benches. Heading back up the hill, there's a nice little fossil right here. Very cool. Haven't gotten back up to the snow layer yet. The sinks are down there. We are back up to the snow layer. We are at the intersection with the Stone Cuts Bypass Trail, which goes to the left, but we want to stay on the Stone Cuts Trail and go to the right. Up we go. We are taking a side trail to the Golan Heights. It was nice of them to put in a nice set of stairs right here. Right there, we just came up some nice stairs. Way off across the valley, I don't know if you can see it there, is where we started. You can see snow on the roof of the pavilion over there on Monte Sano. We've gone through the valley and are now up on the Golan Heights ridge. It's a little chilly up here with the wind blowing across the top of the ridge, but we can see out through the trees, which is a different view than the last time we hiked this in the summer. Very nice snowflakes on the leaf here. They haven't melted and refroze. They're still whole snowflakes. Very nice. We are near the southern end of the Golan Heights. There's some cliffs here, and you can see down in the valley. From here you can see off into the valley below. Very pretty. There are some nice cliffs up here.
Look at that one.
Woo! It's quite a ways down there, Jacob.
Yeah.
Okay, we have returned to the Stone Cuts Trail now after our little diversion into the Golan Heights. So we are going to continue off this way to the north on the Stone Cuts Trail.
Yeah.
And the Stone Cuts themselves will be right over the hill here. Yeah, so there's a new trail they put in here. So I'm a little unclear what the official way is, but we'll try going this way.
A new trail?
Yeah, where you are.
Oh.
See the little flags? So we are upon the Stone Cuts. So we're going to descend down in there here shortly. You can see the Keith's Logan bike trail down there in the bottom through the trees. And the Stone Cuts themselves are off here to the left. All right, here we are to the entrance of the actual Stone Cuts. We go up this little stairs of rocks. And we go into our first cave. And try not to trip and fall. All right. This is a fun little cave for those who are who are a little scared of big caves. This is a nice short little one. And it's also awesome for kids to play in. Lots of little nooks and crannies. We have explored them all. Here's a little bit of a squeeze. Ugh. And another cave. So you can really see here how the way this is formed is the rocks on my right over here at some point slid off, broke loose and slid downhill a little bit, and basically left a crack in the rocks in the cliff that has an overhang that makes a roof over it. And that's really all these are. But it's pretty fun.
And this is where in the storybooks you would make your little fire for the night, and then the crack would open up at night, and the goblins would come out and get you.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly the story you tell to the Cub Scouts.
Yep.
Look at this. This is cool. They already freak out in the summer.
Oh, that
there's,
is cool.
Spiders on the walls and stuff.
Like a frozen wall.
Neat.
Anyone afraid of spiders? Oh, they got a anchor.
All right, here's the fat man squeeze for me. Anyway, you gotta climb over this tree. Yeah. There we go. All right, we have come out on the other end of the Stone Cuts. So much fun. All right, we've come to the intersection with the Panther Knob Trail, and I think today, since the leaves are off the trees, we're going to go up to the Panther Knob summit here and see if there's anything we're seeing. Last time I was here, it was all covered in green. There wasn't much to see, but never been there in the winter, so we will give it a shot. All right, here we are on top of Panther's Knob, and it's a lot better view than it was last summer when I was here. You can kind of see through the trees and off in the distance. That is an interesting hole in the rock there that Jacob has found. It's like a handle.
Interesting.
Huh. Very cool.
I'm guessing it's...
All right, the trail goes down this crack, I guess, according to the little blaze there. I see why you don't come up this with your bikes. Yeah. Holy cow.
Trail runners.
Hang on to the tree as we go around this corner. Yeah, this is double blaze, so we turn sharp and go out this way, I guess. All right, this is kind of a fun little descent here. Steep descent. Woo! Cool. Well, this is a fun little trail. I had no idea this was here.
Yeah, it's like an off-brand stone cut.
Yeah, an off-brand stone cuts. I like it. Oh, that's cool. Balancing rock up there. All right, we are heading back down on the other side of the Panther Knob. That rock formation was very cool, unexpected. I had no idea it was there. That was cool. So anyway, heading down the other side of Panther Knob. We have come to the intersection with the Logan Point Trail. And it says shortest route to the trailhead and park offices is to the left. And that's the direction we're going. Heading back. All right, we have come back to the intersection with the trail we were on. And so now the Logan Point Trail and the Stone Cuts Trail come together here. We're going to take the Logan Point Trail down until it intersects with, I think, the Mountain Mist Trail is next. Or maybe it's the Sinks Trail. I think the Sinks Trail, then the Mountain Mist Trail. Lots of intersections here coming up. But we're just going to keep following the sign that says shortest route to the trailheads. All right, we have reached the Mountain Mist Trail, which goes off that way. And off that way. But we're going to go up, 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 up. Back up into the snow. Back up to the top of Monte Sano. It's a steep climb from here. All right, here we are at the viewpoint. Very pretty. Look at this frost on the trees.
Hello.
Hey. So the hill over there, Greg, where the frost is on the trees, that's the Golan Heights. That's where we just were.
Golan Heights, okay.
Uh-huh.
And over here on the left is Panther Knob.
And yeah, over here is Panther Knob, where we
Yeah.
just were. Yep, so we did both of those.
And in between is Stone Cut.
The Stone Cuts is in between, in the little bowl there.
Yep.
Bowl on the ridge, I guess.
Yep. So we went down there, up the side, and then split,
Yep.
and then up there, down, and then around and up.
All right, we have returned to the bikers parking lot on Monte Sano State Park.